All right. Shalom, shalom. I like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab One back at you with another lesson. And we're going to go into just news, random news, different topics, right through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. And a lot of brothers get their get different articles uh from an Instagram page called End Time Headlines. Right. And he be putting out a lot of information. All right. And I was just rolling through different articles and I ran into a couple of them. All right. So through the spirit, go into them a little bit. All right. And one of the first ones I ran into was let's go into this one. This says over 300 people in nightclubs across Europe have been jabbed by needles. Authorities baffled. All right. And what was happening was people were getting pricked in the clubs randomly without them knowing or anything like that, man. They were just getting straight pricked. All right. Salaki, let me. Of course, it wouldn't go on this phone. It says across France, more than 300 people have reported being pricked out of the blue with needles at nightclubs and concerts in recent months. And that's crazy too, because before I was even in this truth, they used to do that shit in clubs out here. All right. Around my way, they were actually pricking people in clubs, and the needles themselves had AIDS in them, man. And hey, now that I know this truth, hey, that's just judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. So, these people want to be making mirth. All right. So the Lord is bringing, you know, destruction upon you while you're trying to make mirth. As a matter of fact, let's go into that. Ecclesiastes 7 and 2. It says it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. You see? So these people want to go out there and celebrate, especially in the times that we're in. We're in some crazy ass times, you see? And the Lord is bringing judgment upon people. Imagine you just going to the club, you just out there trying to have a good old time, and you get pricked. You don't know if that needle had AIDS. You don't know if that needle had, the yo jabba jabba in it. All right. And I wouldn't doubt that these damn devils is out there paying people to go into the clubs and prick people, man. You see? So this is why you got to what? Let's go into damn, I just had it in the tip of my tongue. Ephesians 5 and actually it's Ephesians 1. Give me 1 second. Ephesians 1 and oh no, it was 5. Salakia. Ephesians 5 and 15. And it says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. You see? So we got to constantly be walking circumspectly out here, man, because the days are evil, And who's the one that brings that evil, man? Let's get that real quick. That's Isaiah 45 and 7. Isaiah 45 and 7. And it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, do all these things, you see? So if evil is being brought upon the earth, man, evil is being brought around your neighborhood, it's because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is allowing it, you see? And this is why we got to walk circumspectly in these last days, man, because the days are evil. There's such a wicked vibration upon the earth, man, that we have no choice but to be circumspect, man, because if you're not circumspect, you're going to be consumed by that evil. So imagine you walking in the club and you out there trying to have a good time, you trying to make mirth, all right, which brothers shouldn't be in a club. Now you could go to a bar, a little something, get a little drink on and shit, but even then, when we go to the bar, we're not even in that spirit of mirth. You got all these people, because I go to the bar every once in a while, have me a little drink and take my ass home. You know what I'm saying? But when I be at the bar, man, I'll see these people having fucking mirth. They out there trying to make, make a good day, a good night when the mirth of the land is gone. You see? So there's no way that you could go out here with all the things that are going on around the world, man, and sit in a bar, all right, or sit in a club and try to make mirth about it. There's no way, man. All right, the mirth of the land is gone. All right, even when these people go into these clubs and these bars, man, they just look like they have a face of miserableness on them, and that's because this place is falling apart little by little. That's why these people go to the bars, because they try to wash away their sorrows with liquor, man. But not knowing that when you wake up tomorrow, that problem is still gonna be there. You see, there's no way to get away from the judgment and the things that are happening that are caused by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. That's right. This is Micah 2:10 from the brother Nathan. Arise and ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. You see? So this place is not our rest, man. And people out here getting comfortable. You trying to get comfortable in this place is like, that's like the most stupidest thing you could ever do, because there is no rest here, man. This is why you got to enter into the labors of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to find true rest. All right, let's grab that. This is Hebrews 4:11, and it says, let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example. Lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. All right, for the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. You see? So we do this work, all right? We give diligence to enter into true rest. Okay? You ain't gonna get no rest on the side if you ain't doing the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and even if you are doing the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you still not gonna get rest here. Why? Because this is not our rest, man. This place belongs to the wicked. All right, the wicked are in authority out here, man. This is why he has to be taken out of the way so we can finally get rest. Okay, this is Proverbs 15:21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. You see, going back to what, man? Those that are wise are going to be what? In the spirit of mourning and weeping. All right. But those that are fools are just going to be in the house of mirth. They're going to be trying to make mirth. All right. But it ain't the same thing. It ain't the same type of mirth that you was getting back, what, 4 or 5 years ago? Not at all. All right. Ever since the pandemic hit, all right, it's just been shitty. It's been a shitty road the whole entire way. And it's not going to change. It's going to get shittier and shittier as we get closer to the end, as we get closer to our goal, which is salvation. And Lord willing, we are those men. Okay. So going back into the article, bear with me, all right? It says, across France, more than 300 people have been reported being pricked out of the blue with needles at nightclubs and concerts in recent months. Doctors and multiple prosecutors, Salakia, are on the case, but no one knows who's doing it or why, and whether the victims have been injected with drugs or indeed any substance at all. You see? And our answer will be Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is allowing it. You see, you want to go out there and continually make mirth and think shit is sweet, man. Well, the Lord putting your ass down. Imagine you going to the club and then you get pricked, and then the next 2-3 weeks you just sitting up in the hospital, man. You on your deathbed. All right. And to the issues belong to and to the Lord belong the issues of death. You see, it says club owners and police are trying to raise awareness, and a rapper even interrupted his recent show to warn concert goers about the risk of surprise needle attacks. It's not just France. Britain's government is studying a spate of needle spiking there, and police in Belgium and in the Netherlands are investigating scattered cases too. You see? So that's some scary shit right there, man. And best believe that's happening in Babylon out here, man. Happens every single day. You got some bugged out, crazy ass demons that be going to the club, man. And you don't know if they're mad at a woman they done caught a disease from, you know, or then themselves are drug addicts and they caught a disease, and then they just want to go out there and take out their anger on the world, and then they're just sitting there pricking your ass, man. It happens, man. Like I said, when I used to go to the clubs back in the day, man, you used to hear shit like that all the time when I would go up north, man. And that's just now me knowing this truth, man. That I know that's the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai on the left hand side, man, for people to do that. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me load a little bit. All right. We got wow, I didn't even see this one before. It says demonic AI generating its own secret written language that nobody can understand. Which is that's funny because that reminds me of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah's truth. You see? That nobody can understand. Why? Because it's written in parables and is given to us to know the mysteries of the kingdom. You see? So here it is. This damn devil, all he does is try to copy the things that are written in the scriptures, you know, because he's always trying to make himself look like he's the all high power, like he's God. All right. So what he does is he'll take things out the scriptures. All right. So when it happens, all right, he'll be like, oh, look, well, this is in the scriptures. And he'll try to make himself look like he's the heavenly Father, man. That's right. This is Luke 21:34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. You see? And that's why you don't want to be in that spirit of mirth. All right. As a matter of fact, if you go into Romans 13 and is it 13? Give me 1 second. I'll tell you right now. Romans I believe it is 13. Romans 13 and 11. And it says, and that knowing the time that it is now high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. The night is far spent and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. All right. And when you go into that word rioting, all right, because the brother had put it on, not to be up and surfeiting and drunkenness. All right. When you go into that word, rioting, it goes into komos, and it says a nocturnal or riotous procession of half-drunken and frolicsome fellows who after supper parade through the streets with torches and music in honor of Bacchus or some other deity, and sling and play before houses of male and female friends. All right, yeah, those are some dumbasses right there. All right, before houses of male and female friends. Yeah, it says hence used generally of feast and drinking parties. You see that they're protracted till late at night and indulged in revelry. You see that after party life, man. People out there getting drunk as hell. They come out of a bar, they come out of a restaurant, wherever the hell it is, and they go look for the after party after that. You see, they'd be up all night, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. All right. And there's nothing positive that comes out at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, man. All right. That's why you don't want to be in that type of spirit. And you being in that type of spirit, the Lord going what? He gonna put a certain type of vibe upon you, man. All right. If you're one that knows this truth and you out there doing that shit continually, all right, the Lord gonna put a certain spirit on you, man. Sift you out the truth, sift you away from the truth. Why? Because you're caught up in the ways of society. All right. Now, if you just going to the spot, you're gonna have a drink and you're gonna go home. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You see? But there's people that'll really go to these spots and they'll try to make mirth along with the rest of this world. And we're supposed to be what? We're not supposed to be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. We're supposed to be separate from these people, man. We're supposed to be separating ourselves from the ways of Babylon, you know, so we don't be partakers of the plagues of Babylon. Okay. 35, and it says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. And you got to pray and watch continually anyway. Why? Because the flesh is weak. You see? So, you know, at any given time, us being in this flesh, man, that flesh will kick in and tell you, oh, man, go do this shit. Go do that. You know? This is why we got to get the hell up out of here. And we got to have a change of bodies, man, because living in this flesh, all right, you're subject onto vanity. All right. And what does it say in the scriptures? The just man falleth 7 times. All right. But he get back up. All right. It's annoying when we got to be in this truth and we constantly, you know, somehow fall away because of the flesh, you know, not fall away to the fullest, you know, but meaning that being in this flesh, man, we're meant to go off. That shit is annoying as hell because we fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So the moment that we go off, all right, it has our mind already in a certain type of mode. You know, we feeling some type way. We feeling like we're going to be destroyed. We feeling like the Lord is not going to deal with us. You see, because we went off. All right, but that's because the creature's subject onto vanity. All right, so we got to get up out of these vile ass bodies, man. Just like it tells you in Philippians, what is that? Philippians 2 all the way down, or I think it's Philippians 3 all the way down, 2021. All right, that the Lord shall change our vile bodies in the twinkle of an eye, man. In the twinkle of an eye, we're going to be able to have our vile bodies turned into, you know, beautiful bodies, man, glorious bodies, just like Yahushua's. All right. So let me go back into these articles. All right. Oh, these articles. I hate this phone. This phone always it never fails that this phone slips out of my hand. The other phone is like the way the whole outer boxes on it, it just never slips out of my hand. But the moment I put this damn phone in my hand, it slips right out. That's because I ain't got no damn case on it though. I ain't got no grip or nothing. Slacking. Let me go back into that. You gotta go back into Instagram. Here you go. So it says demonic AI generating its own secret written language that nobody can understand. All right. Let's see what that got to say. It says a popular AI tool that turns text into images appears to be creating its own language of indecipherable gibberish and using it to categorize different pictures. The DAL-E tool, which uses AI to generate images from text, is seemingly generating nonsense text when instructed to create images featuring printed words. Computer science PhD student Janice Darras took to Twitter to share examples of the language, including phrases the AI had created to identify birds and insects. And see, that's the crazy shit about this whole, all this fourth industrial revolution, man, to the point where these machines are taking over, man. They can't even control these damn machines. You see, that's why it's a dangerous game, for us to be living in this fourth industrial revolution. See, technology is cool to a certain point, but when technology goes to a certain limit, all right, and now technology itself is trying to play the role of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, that's when it gets scary. That's why you people should be afraid that we're in this industrial revolution, this fourth industrial revolution, the internet of things. Everything is a damn computer. Everything is digitalized. You see? Because there ain't no telling what these damn machines could do. If the human itself doesn't have control of the machines, all right, when time comes for them to break all hell loose out here, how are they going to be able to control that? Which is all through the spirit anyway of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, allowing these damn machines to do what they want. All right. Beautiful. This is Matthew 26:41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. You see? Because we live in these vile ass bodies, man. So we got to constantly throw up prayers to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. Bringing out what? Matthew 6 chapter. All right. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Because why? The flesh is weak, man. So at any given time, our flesh could go off. All right. This is Job 21:27. Behold, I know your thoughts and the devices which you wrongfully imagine against me. And this place is all about devices, man. All right. And all these devices that this damn devil creates is going to fall upon his own head. They're going to backfire on him. Because the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to put these machines to go back after them, man. Their MOTB, okay? Their fourth industrial revolution. Look what happened with them creating the internet, man. They created the internet, the unicorn, and look, it backfired on them. Because this is how we were able to bring out this truth from one end of the earth to the other. See, now they sitting here dumbfounded and wishing that they never had brought out this internet. So with all the other devices that this damn devil has, all right, which as a matter of fact, let me grab that. Damn. This is Isaiah 32:7. It says, the instruments also of the true are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when they needed, when they needy speaketh right. You see? So the instruments of the true are evil. All right, all these things. That's why we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. Second Corinthians 2:11. All right, we're not, you know, we're not gonna fall for Satan's devices. We're not gonna be fooled by them. All right, because we understand that the devices that this damn devil makes, they're all wicked. It's all got a certain hidden agenda behind it. It's made to throw you off, it's made to keep you asleep from the truth, to keep your eyes on technology rather than to keep your eyes up in the sky, man, for salvation. All right. So going back, it says, what was I? It says computer science. Oh no, I already read that. I'll read it again. It says computer science PhD student Giannis Darras took to Twitter to share examples of language, including phrases the AI had created to identify birds and insects. A Popoli vet, damn, that's a crazy ass name. A Popoli, yeah, let me say this. A Pope Loi Ves Realtius. That's crazy as hell. It says birds. It says means birds, whatever this damn word is. All right, it means birds. While Contera set nox neums laruxa. I don't even know what language this is. It says it means insects. Daras claimed in the viral thread that if you enter the gibberish words created by the AI back into the system, it will generate images linked to those phrases. In a research paper that is yet to be peer reviewed, Darris and his colleague Alexandros G. All right, but I ain't even gonna get into that whole article. It's just basically going into these damn AIs are creating their own languages, man. All right, let's go into what else we have here. We have an earthquake that hit San Francisco, 4.1 earthquake. All right. Another earthquake. Strong earthquakes leave at least 4 dead, over dozen injured, and homes damaged in China. So China got smacked with an earthquake. All right. It says, yeah, this is the one I wanted. I read this earlier. It says, did NASA discover the location of the future lake of fire? Question mark. All right. So supposedly, let's read into this a little bit. Supposedly, all right, it says, in today's segment, we discuss a recent discovery by NASA, which NASA in Hebrew goes into Nasa, which means to deceive. All right. It says, regarding a planet that burns continually, and even prompt a question by mainstream news publications asking if this could be the location of hell. You see, they're sitting here trying to what? They're trying to throw you off, man. Of course that's not hell, man. Because hell is what? Hell means, you know, to go down into the grave. All right. Hell can also represent a condition. We are constantly in hell every single day that we wake up in Babylon the Great, man, because the condition that we're in. We got to get our asses up. We got to work. You see? We got to go make a damn paycheck just to pay our bills. All right. Right now, they bringing all these famines upon us. You see, that's a condition of hell. All right. So when you got this damn devil that's saying, "Oh well, NASA found a whole burning planet that burns continually. I wonder if that's hell." That's just made to mislead you. You You see, that's why knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. Because if you have the knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're able to discern these things, man. You're able to say, man, this shit is some bullshit right here. All right? Because we know that hell is a condition. We know that hell means going into the grave. All right? So no, hell no, that shit ain't hell, man. That's just a planet with just a whole bunch of fire burning around it, man. Which is probably just a representation of what America's going to look like. You see? See, there's things out there that we have no clue about, that we have no understanding about. All right? Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is Deuteronomy 29 and 29. It says, the secret things belong unto the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, or power, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. You see? So there's things that we're going to have no explanation for. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai ain't want us to, you know, to understand that. He ain't revealed it to us. But the things that is revealed unto us, all right, is for us to keep, you know, for knowledge and wisdom, for us to go out there and tell our children about it, teach our people about it. You see? So why is there a burning planet? We don't understand that. All right, when the time comes, maybe when we're in the kingdom, the Lord will reveal that to us, man. But for now, we don't have no understanding of what that is. We just know that it's a burning planet. All right, and it could just mean anything. It could represent anything. Like I said, it could represent Babylon the Great being burnt down to the ground. Okay, let me go back. It says, asking if this could be the location of hell mentioned in the Bible. No, absolutely not. All right. Because it's going to go into that they think that this is the actual lake of fire. As a matter of fact, yeah, that's what it said in the beginning. When I read it, it said, did NASA discover the location of the future lake of fire? The lake of fire is representing the nuclear missiles that's going to hit America. 200 million missiles is going to hit America for the wickedness that they, you know, that they push out, the wicked vibration that they push, you see? So because it's so wicked in America, the Lord is going to make sure that he brings missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, to hit America. 200 million of them, man. Just like it tells you in Revelation, the 9th chapter. All right? Just like it tells you in Joel, the 2nd chapter, that none of them are going to miss their mark. They should not break ranks. You see? So the Spirit of the Lord is going to be on missiles to come and hit America according to the scriptures. That's what the lake of fire is, man. The lake of fire is sent for those that didn't want to hearken on to the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Those that didn't want to take heed. Those that are of these other nations, man, they're going to feel the burn of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Doing wickedly amongst our people. You see? And you people that are so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native American Indians that want to continually to keep doing wicked and have pleasure in doing wickedness, man, you're going to burn in that shit too. You're going to finally feel what it's like to be a damn chicken in the oven, a turkey in the oven, whatever you want to fucking put in there. All right? That's why I said, let's just grab that real quick. All right? This is Malachi 4 and 1. Second, get there, Malachi 4 and 1, and it says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yeah, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. You see? So that day is coming upon us real swiftly, man. That's why you see Russia, you know, the spirit of the Medes being brought back to life. All right, because they're ready to put America out. Matter of fact, I just did a lesson on that like 2 days ago, man. Matter of fact, I think it was this morning, Salakia. It was this morning. All right, because they had that spirit that they want to destroy America. They said there's gonna be nothing left if they send a missile over here, and that's right. All right, that's why the Lord created the waste to destroy, man. That's why the Lord created the modern day sciences, which is what? The smith. I have created the smith. You see, because this place, America, is gonna be burnt down to the ground, man. The smith has created what? An instrument to destroy this place. Going into the missiles, atomic bombs. All right. That's why when this place get hit, that nuclear missile is going to create that mushroom cloud. And that mushroom cloud, there's a whole bunch of videos on that. What happens when a mushroom cloud hits a certain, surface, man? That shit just explodes. It opens up. All right. It sends a destroying wind. And then it has the after effect. That after it done destroyed everything, man, you get an after effect, an aftershock. And that aftershock is going to wipe all these things out, man. And because everything out here is all polluted, gases, factories and all that shit, gas stations everywhere. Yeah, all that shit is going to burn, man. All right, as a matter of fact, let me grab, what's that, Isaiah 9 and 5, I believe it is. Yep, 9 and 5. And it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. Yeah, because back in the day, when battles were fought, all you heard was the clinging of swords, man. Swords were back and forth, cha-ching, cha-chang. It says, and garments rolled in blood. Yeah, because there was a whole lot of bloodshed from you swinging swords, man. People was getting stabbed left and right by these big swords made out of, metal back in those days, man. Sharp as hell. Sharp as hell to go right through your damn armor, right through your skin. And it says, but this shall be with burning. And Salakia, I had to stop at the light. It says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. You see? Which, let's jump into 2 Peter 3 and 6. It says, whereby the world that was then was, being overflowed with water, perished, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. You see, so back in the day, they were fighting, all right, wars with swords, and they were what? Stabbing people, all right? Pretty much, leaving bloodshed all over the floor. But see, this war that's about to be fought is going to be fought with what? It's going to be fought with nuclear power, all right? Nuclear power in this place is going to burn. All right, slow too. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going to make everybody feel that burn. All right. So let me go back into that article. All right, explaining that lake of fire. They thinking that they found a planet that has the lake of fire, that is all hell out there. No, man, the lake of fire is representing the 200 million missiles that are going to hit America and burn this place, man. And those that were not found in the book of life are going to be casted into the lake of fire. All right. See, the reality of it is that these people don't want to take that in. They don't want to let that sink in their head, because they want to continually keep thinking that they're going to be able to do righteousness and they're going to be all right, that they're going to be able to continually live in their pleasures. All right. But the Lord going to dead all that shit, man. Ain't going to be no more pleasures out here, man. Ain't going to be no more, because all the pleasures that we have on this side is wickedness. It's all pleasures of the flesh, and anything that pleasures the flesh is automatically wicked. You see, King Solomon said that this place was vanity of vanities. All is vanity, man. Everything around us is straight wicked, right? So with that being said, let's go on to the next topic. Of course, it'll throw me off. In 1 second. Back into it. Kick me off. Loaded. That's right. That definitely is the spirit. It's a beautiful thing when the spirit is on point, when we're on accord. See, it's the spirit that bears witness that we are the children of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. It's a beautiful thing. See, that's a form of spiritual power, man, that we could bring out the same scriptures. We're thinking the same thing. You know, what is that called? Telekinesis. You know, we're bringing out the same exact scriptures, thinking at the same exact time, the same thing. That's a form of spiritual power already. Imagine when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai bestows on us the spiritual power of being able to, you know, bring maybe pyrokinesis out here, agrokinesis, you know, hydrokinesis. All right, there's a whole bunch of kinesis. All right, the Lord really gonna bestow spiritual power upon His men. He gonna turn us into that battle axe to destroy the nations, to break them in pieces. All right, call Haloim La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, we go down a little bit. Hold on, getting there. I have to go back into it and start from the top. Oh, here we go. All right, so the next article is just seen an interesting one. Oh, no, I don't let me go no more. Oh, wow. That's Satan right there. 1 second. I'm trying to drive at the same time. Make sure there ain't no damn cops out here. It's fucking 2:35 in the morning out here. It's when they be creeping in the corners. Just like it tells you in what? Psalm 10th chapter, man. They lurk in the villages. You know, they'll sit in the cut and wait for you. Come up behind you and then they run your plate. And once they run your plate, you see that it's a Jacob. Your whole damn rap sheet comes up. They'll use it against you. Here it is that you done left the ways of society. You're no longer that man no more. You know, but they'll still use it against you. Right? Use the justice of law to persecute you. Hold on, I'm almost home. 2 seconds. It's left now. About to park it up right now. Then I can find these articles, which this shit looks like it's not getting me past that. Give me 1 second. These damn hills. It's another reason where I get up out of here, man. Fucking earth is destroyed. All right. So it says, come on, man. Oh, wow. You really don't want to let me in. Let me back out, go back into it. Salakia. Woo! Yeah, that shit don't even put me back into Instagram. See, that's Satan right there. Hold on, let me try it this way. Now it's asking me all this shit that I gotta put in the password. Here it was, I was going into it the whole time without a problem. Now it's letting me. See, that's how you know these damn devils be watching you. They're constantly in your they're constantly in your on your phone recording everything that you're saying and listening to what you're saying. Because shit'll be normal 1 minute, and then the next minute is like, oh, wow, I can't get back in. I can't do this. I can't do that. Give me 1 second. I had to close out that and try to go back in from the beginning. All right, here we go. Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah. It goes into the rest of the articles. It's not looking like it's letting me go in. Oh, man. It's so annoying. One second, bear with me. Yeah, that's so annoying, man. Damn. Let's see if I could just go from his Instagram page. I'm not gonna be able to go into the article, but this is, bring this one out real quick. This says Los Angeles station charging $8 a gallon as gas prices continue to climb nationwide. You see, and we've been telling you that these gas prices are they're not gonna let off, man. They're gonna continue to get worse and worse. All right. This is this is one of them. It says mainstream artist MIA comes. Oh man, this was crazy when I was reading this. It said mainstream artist MIA comes to Christ after having a vision, all right, of Caesar Borgia, risks losing progressive fans. Jesus is real. Yo, this shit is crazy as hell, bro. So now they're gonna use MIA, which is a straight sodomite, the girl version, okay? And now all of a sudden, when I was reading the article, it was saying that she's a born again Christian now. All right. See, the way you're born again is by you taking heed of this word. That's the true baptism, is you taking heed of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. As a matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. This is Psalms 119 and 9. All right, Psalms 119 and 9, and it says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. All right, this is Ephesians, I believe it's the 5th chapter, Ephesians 5 and 3. Nope, it's not 3. Give me 1 second. Is it 3 and 5? It might be 3 and 5. No, it's not. Give me 1 second. I'll pull it out right now. It says, this is another one I got. This is John 15 and 3. It says, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. You see, that's how you cleanse yourself, man, with this truth. All right. This is Ephesians 5 and 26. I knew it was in the 5th chapter. I had to go down a little bit. All right. There's actually 1 and 15. No, Salaki, I was right. Ephesians 5 and 26. And it says that he might sanctify, and cleanse it with the washing of the word. I mean, Salaki, that he may sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. You see, by the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which Yahushai is the word, man. All right, that's what it tells you in John, the first chapter, John 1:1. All right, Yahushai was the word. Okay. Matter of fact, Revelations tells you that Yahushua was the word. So that's the only way you're gonna be able to be converted is through Yahushua. Matthew's I think it's the 13th chapter. Okay. Except that that he heal you, man. He converts you. You're not gonna be able to get this truth unless Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua converts you into this truth, cleanses you. You see, we can't seek Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Yahushua seeks us. What did he say? You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. So you have to be predestined, man. You have to be chosen before the foundations of the earth was even set up for you to receive this truth. And all the brothers that understand this truth, all you brothers that's on the comment board, you're able to acknowledge this truth. Why? Because you were sanctified. You were predestined to have this truth. We just had to fall into our lots. You know, we were off for a while, but now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right, through that breath of life that he has given us, we're able to understand what is our true lot, what we're here for, what's our purpose. Okay. So when you hear MIA, all right, whatever the hell her name is, they all clowns to me. All right. She want to talk about that she a born again Christian now. Was she having some type way now? Now she feeling some type way because she a sodomite, the girl version. It ain't going right for her. You see, because a lot of these people carry demons, man. As a matter of fact, who the hell was that? Oh, it was what's her name? Cardi B. The brother Azana Moth, he had made a video on that, a fire ass video. And she was basically saying that she was tired of living her life of being famous. Why? Because she said there's constant demons following her, constant demons plaguing her mind. You see? And that's what ends up happening to our people. They sell their souls, but see, these demons will plague their mind to the maximum. And there's no way around that. Once you sell your soul, you done sold your soul for life, man. There's no coming back from that. You chose to sell your soul. That's like you might as well say you done put the chip in you already. Once you sell your soul, that means you chose Esau as your God. Because when these devils sell their souls, if you think that Esau is not telling them that they're Israelites, you crazy as hell. You see? Esau gonna make sure that he tell you that you're an Israelite before you sell your soul, because if he didn't, what would you be selling your soul for? There has to be a reason for you to sell your soul, because if you don't know, then you can sell your soul and it's not even really considered selling your soul. You just took the bag, you see, for fame. But they'll make sure that they'll tell you that you're an Israelite, so that when you sell your soul, you know what you're selling your soul for. That means you're totally going against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. All right. So this damn, woman sodomite, she probably had a sudden change of heart and realized, oh shit, I ain't a man. Okay. This place is falling apart. She might have heard prophets. She might have stumbled across this word. And now she want to be a born again Christian. But now she want to come back and say, oh, I seen. What does she say? It says mainstream artist MIA comes to Christ after having a vision of Yahushai. All right. Risks losing progressive fans. Jesus is real. All right. Let's grab Matthew 24. All right. This is Matthew 24. Give me 1 second. It's loading up. Matthew 24 and I think it's the 10th chapter. I mean, the 10th verse. No, it's not. 11. It says, actually, nah. It's 1 second. 23. It says, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. You see, you're not going to be able to deceive the elect. There is no enchantment against Jake, man. Those that are of the elect, there's no enchantment. You're not about to fool us with witchcraft and sorceries, man. We're not about to sit here and listen to MIA, all right? Tell us, wow, you've spoken on to the Lord. You've spoken on to Jesus. Hell no, man. And see, and this goes to show, let me grab that scripture real quick. I think it's in Ecclesiasticus 13. All right. This is, of course, it wouldn't give me. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure it's in 13. Yep. See, I should have just went with my gut. This is Ecclesiasticus 13 and 23. It says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds. See, so they using MIA, all right, rapper MIA, which she been MIA, okay, to come out and say, oh, well, I've spoken to the Lord now, okay. Which I actually think I'm thinking of Young Ma. I don't know if this is the same fucking rapper or what. Man, I could care less at the end of the day. All right, they all frauds to me anyway. All right, so it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. So you got these rich people, right, that the elites will use to bring out a certain message to brainwash you with, man. You see, a lot of people gonna be listening to, oh, did you hear about MIA? She done seen Caesar Borgia. You see, she's now a born-again Christian, fooling our people more to believe, you know, that this person changed their life around. Why? Because they're a celebrity. When people hear celebrities speak about things, they believe it more. But here it is, the same thing. Let's say a celebrity today, all right, will turn to the Lord and say, I know the true names is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. See, people gonna take heed of that. They're gonna believe that right away because it's a celebrity. But here it is, we are telling you the same thing, telling you that the names is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but because we look like some bums to you, we look funny to you, we look like entertainment, all right? We just some niggas out there with some garments on. They be like, nah, that can't be it. Nah, I don't believe this guy. Nah, he ain't no prophet. You see? And that's what that scripture means, man. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he said, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him, you see? And they're pretty much waiting for you. As a matter of fact, let's grab that. Jeremiah 30. 30 and let me tell you right now, I think it's 16. 30 and 16. Yep. No. No, I'm thinking of the wrong verse. Jeremiah, where is it? Oh, 20 and 10. Salakia. That's where it is. Jeremiah 20 and 10. And it says, for I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side. Report, say they, and we will report it. All my familiars watch for my halting and saying, peradventure, he will be enticed, and we shall prevail against him, and we shall take our revenge on him. But the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is with me as a mighty terrible one. Therefore my persecutors shall stumble, and they shall not prevail. They shall be greatly ashamed, for they shall not prosper. Their everlasting confusion shall never be forgotten. You see, and you got these people that are try to come up against us. All right, trying to defame us. Which at the end of the day, we're not looking for no damn fame, man. We doing this because we trying to get on that ship. We trying to get on that chariot. We give diligence to make our election and calling sure. All right. But you got these people that'll try to break us down, make us look bad. All right. Report us. Okay. Call the police and tattletale to their asses, saying all types of false bearing false witness against us. You see, saying we did this and did that, but in all reality, we just bringing out scripture. All right, they just don't like what's coming out because they want us to prophesy deceits. They want us to what? They want us to tell them smooth things. All right, something that sounds good. They don't want to hear about how America's gonna be destroyed, how these people are gonna be destroyed for their wickedness. All right, but see, all that wickedness that they're doing. All right, the Lord is with us as a mighty terrible one. Therefore, my persecutors shall stumble. Yeah, all them that try to come up against us are gonna be confounded. They're gonna stumble, man. You see? Call Haloim like Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So when you hear about mainstream artist MIA comes to Caesar Borgia after having a vision of Yahushai, all right, not in those words, in that name, they talking about straight Caesar Borgia, risks losing progressive fans. Jesus is real. Yeah, because see, the moment these artists try to bring out some truth, which that's not the truth because he's coming off the wrong name, all right, but the moment you are in this industry and you try to come out with some truth, yeah, they're going what? They're going to either put you to death, all right? You're going to lose a lot of fans, all right? Because that's not what they want to hear, man. They want you to keep putting that vibration on the earth of wickedness, okay? So that's good on that, all right? Let's go into, oh man, I needed to go into this one right here. And, ooh, you know what? Give me 1 second. I think I actually did. Give me 1 second. Nobody leave. I'm just going to jump out real quick. Salakia, Salakia. I had to I had to switch phones, man, because as soon as I did that shit, they didn't want to let me back on, man. Shit gets me mad as hell. Salakia though. But now I switch phones, so now I can go into this phone. Lord willing, it goes through. Might have a better chance of actually getting to this article now. All right. So it says, let's see if I find this again. In 1 second. This was an important one. This one was another level right here. It says, please, Bubba Shaw, give me that. Oh man. Esau, I hate you. This devil won't let me go into the article, man. Damn. Let me see this real quick from this point of view, real quick. In 1 second, Bubba Shaw, bear with me. Man, when Satan don't want you to bring something out, he will do anything in his power to not bring you out and get you annoyed. All right, let me go through here real quick. Trying to find a different way. Bear with me. I think it will work. Yes. Wadayahu by Shimei Shai. All right, so this is the next one. It says new, oh no, that's the wrong one. There you go. It says, is humanity entering a dangerous territory with machines that replace God? All right. Now let's go into this article. And this is how you know that this devil's trying to play the role of the Lord, man. Because see, this devil's all about what? His technologies. All right. That's why in Revelations 13 and 14, it talks about through the means of those miracles, speaking of his technology. See, he was able to deceive the world with those technologies, man. All right. It says high tech and artificial intelligence are fast becoming a big part of our daily lives. Author Wallace Henley says if we are not careful, American society could easily enter into dangerous territory. A less human world a less human world, because what they're going to depopulate people, man. And then they're going to have the rise of the machines. It says a less human world that forgets the preeminence of Yahweh. All right. We have these machines emerging and people are beginning to worship those machines. All right. Let's go into real quick. Um, Second Thessalonians 2 and 4. And it says, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. You see? And pretty much he gonna make you bow down to the ways of the society. He gonna make you bow down to that beast system, which that beast system is all digital, man. That beast system is all about computers. You see? He gonna make you bow down to that system. He gonna make you worship that system. Okay, and ultimately he gonna make you worship when he puts that Rice Krispie treat in you, which is that token, that badge of showing that you are against Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. All right, just like when you go into the word, all right, charagma, all right, it talks about a badge of those that are antichrist, man. Putting that in your body is showing that you are against the Lord. Okay, so he wants you to bow down to him. because he's the one that's considering considering to be Yahweh. Well, Salaki, let me rephrase that. He's considering to be God. He's trying to play the role of God. He can never be Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. There is no God beside them. You see? But let me go back into this article. It says, we have these machines emerging and people are beginning to worship those machines. Henley explained, there's actually an AI church now. Wow. I didn't even read that before, man. I passed right by that shit. So now we got an artificial intelligence church. All right. And this is why they want you to be plugged into their society by what? By the metaverse. Okay. See, the metaverse, they're able to rule you through the metaverse. They're able to be your God through the metaverse. Okay. It says there's an actual AI church now, and there's another technology specialist who said if this thing can go 1,000,000,000 times faster than a human brain, this machine, then the only thing we can call it is God. You see? This devil's wicked as hell, man. This devil got to go. All right. He trusted all his technology, man. That's why he feeds you science, pseudoscience. See, there's science and then there's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is what gives you that intelligence to science, man. But he's deceiving this damn devil, man. All right. As a matter of fact, let's grab that Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. All right. Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, verse 23, I think it is. It says, 21. It says, such things they did imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness has blinded them. As for the mysteries of Yahweh, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned the reward for blameless souls. For Yahweh created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. You see, so all these damn vain imaginations that this damn devil has in his head, man. You see, he's imagining them, but they are being deceived through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's why he thinks that he's going to be the Most High. That's why he thinks that his houses are going to continually go on forever and ever. That's why he thinks that he's going to be able to get away with not being judged for all the wickedness that he's done, but he's going to push his agenda of this new world order. You crazy as hell. All right. When the Lord come back, man, he going to lift that standard up, man. He going to lift up that standard with his men on earth. You see? You're being deceived, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's hardening your heart like he did Pharaoh, just so he could show his power, all right, when he comes to destroy your ass. All right. So it says, we have these machines emerging and people are beginning to worship those machines. Henley explained, there's an actual AI church now, and there's another technology specialist who said if this thing can go 1,000,000,000 times faster than the human brain, this machine, then the only thing we can call it is God. Henley is a Christian Post exclusive columnist, all right, and the author of the book, Who Will Rule the Coming Gods? All right. Nobody, because there ain't no gods. There's only one God. All right. And the Israelite men are going to become gods, going back to the pristine state that they were originally in. You see, we can only be gods, and we're not going to be like Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We're just going to be a mini form of gods. You see? So who's going to rule? The righteous, all right? Those that are of the elect, the 144,000, those are going to be the true gods. Is it not written that we are gods? Absolutely. You see? But Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the true power. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the power that gives us the power to be gods. Okay? So it says, appearing on a recent episode of The Global Lane, Henley suggested that an excessive dependency on technology may draw people away from acknowledging and embracing the supremacy of Yahweh. You see, they try to fool you with their technology and get you away with their technology to believe in their science and their technology more than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, let me grab Jeremiah. What is that? Jeremiah. I brought this out earlier, or I was reading it. Jeremiah. This is, yep, beautiful. 17:5. Jeremiah 17:5. And it says, the water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Jeremiah 17:5. And it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see? So you cursed if you trust in man. All right. As a matter of fact, let's grab Isaiah 30 and 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. All right. Matter of fact, another precept is Hosea. When you read it in the NLT, man, that thing hit. This is Hosea 10 and 12. I mean 12 and 10. Salakia. No, I was right. It's 10 and 12. It says, sow to yourself. I'm gonna read it in the KJV, and then I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says, sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek the Lord till he come and rain righteousness upon you. Ye have plowed wickedness, ye have reaped iniquity, ye have eaten the fruit of lies, because thou didst trust in thy way in the multitude of thy mighty men. All right. Now, let's read that into the NLT. It says, I said, plant the good seeds of righteousness, and ye will harvest the crop of love. Plow up the hard ground of your hearts, for now it is time to seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, that he may come and shower righteousness upon you. Here's the point. But you have cultivated wickedness and harvested a thriving crop of sins. Ye have eaten the fruit of lies, trusting in the military might, believing that great armies could make your nation safe. You see, talking about America, thinking that America was going to make your pretty much give you your salvation, that America was going to make everything safe for you. But it was all a lie. None of them were going to save you. None of them were going to give you salvation. None of them are going to give you a better life. It's all made to destroy you, man, to bring you down. You see? And this is why knowledge and wisdom going to be the stability of thy times, man. Because if you don't have this knowledge and wisdom, you're going to run down to Egypt for help, man. Like it tells you in the 31st chapter. All right. Isaiah 31 and let me grab it real quick since I was already in there. Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see? Just jump down to 12. All right. And it says, got to go to 30 and 12. It says, wherefore Thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. You see? Why? Because you trusted in oppression, man. And see, our people are living in, they live with that Stockholm syndrome. This damn devil has oppressed you so long that you actually have love for your oppressor. You love being oppressed. You see, you try to tell these people, man, you being oppressed, you a slave to this damn devil. They're like, nah, I don't feel like I'm in slavery. I don't feel like I'm being oppressed. I'm able to do whatever the hell I want. Meanwhile, you at the bottom of damn society. You constantly dying in the hospitals. Are people getting gunned down on the streets? You see, and you want to talk about, nah, we're good. You living a good life. They use you for every damn thing in this damn society. They use you to build up their palaces, their infrastructures, but you have no part of them, man. You see, build up their homes, but you don't live in them. You see. So going back into that article, and Salakia, if I'm all over the place, all right. It says, appearing on a recent episode of The Global Lane, Henley suggested that an excessive dependency on technology may draw people away from acknowledging and embracing the supremacy of Yahweh. Matter of fact, let me grab 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10. And it says, let me go up to 8, and it says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right, Yahushua, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And that's going into that technology, man. See, that's all the working of Satan. That's all the powers, okay, and lying wonders that these damn devils are using against you. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. For this cause, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall send them strong delusion that they should believe in a lie, that they all might be damned who believed not the truth and had pleasure in unrighteousness. You see, so the Lord put that stumbling block upon you, all right, and give you what? He gave you that delusion, that you that strong delusion that you believing in lies. You're gonna believe in this man's technology. You're gonna believe that this technology is gonna save you, that this man, this devil is gonna fucking save you, and it's not. All right. He giving you a false gift. And a false gift is like what? Clouds with no rain. Here it is, you're expecting a certain outcome of this false gift, all right? And thinking that you're gonna go back into society, but in all reality, he's fooling you, man. Now you stuck in the middle, like, doo-doo-doo. What do I do now? Finger stuck up your ass and everything, man. Why? Because you trusted in the ways of society. You trusted in Egypt, man, instead of trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And the Lord told you not to lean to your own understanding, man. You have to put your trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's the only way you getting out of here, man. If you're not trusting in him, there's no way you're gonna escape what's coming, you know. So it says, let me see, there's some more. It says, just at a time when we are forgetting God, forgetting his transcendent majesty and our accountability to it, we are developing these machines that are taking his place. Wow, these damn devils has got some balls on them, man. They is straight blasphemous. Okay. It says, we are taking his place, said Henley. We're creating a world where machines provide us with a more leisurely and convenient society, but also one lacking accountability and dependency on God. Remember Rosie, the robot from the 1960s cartoon, The Jetsons? It no longer light-hearted science it's no longer lighthearted science fiction. Today, less sophisticated robots are being used to vacuum floors, build automobiles, and deliver fast food. And Amazon has introduced Astro, a robot that monitors your home and follows you from room to room. Think of Alexa on wheels, man. And you see that shit now. You around my way, they got what you call Stop and Shop, man. There's a damn machine that follows you all over Stop and Shop. The moment you walk in, this shit will follow your ass. Like if you just threw a fart and he could smell it and he just moving everywhere you go. You see? This shit is crazy as hell, this damn machine, yo. It looks at you, it tells you when there's a piece of garbage on the floor, pick it up and everything, man. That's the technology they have. And there's a video I've been wanting to do. All right. I'm actually working on a movie video to put together to show it. All right. They got these damn machines that are ready for war, ready for battle. All right. They created an actual machine that could shoot guns, take hits. All right. This shit'll fight you, yo. Defend itself when it feels like it's in trouble. Again, we're entering into a time that has never been under the whole entire heaven, man. We never gonna see a time like this on earth ever again. And there's gonna be no need to see any times like that ever again, because this is the only time you're gonna see this, man. Because why? This devil's gonna be destroyed. Right? So it says most of us appreciate the benefit of having information at our fingertips and in the palm of our hands. Many people are looking forward to the day when robots will mow our lawns and maybe even fix our plumbing. Shit, I don't look forward to that, because that's taking away jobs. That's making people lazy. You see? Because who was going into that today? Oh, the brother Bakar Moth was going into that very, very heavy video he did, man. How these devils want to, what was it they was talking about? They're digitalizing babies now, man, through the metaverse. You can have they don't want you to have kids in reality. They don't want you to have kids on a normal basis of you just plowing a woman and having kids. They want you to have 1 million kids on metaverse, man. That shit is crazy as hell. So basically what they want you to do is be lazy as hell. They want to put you in a pod all damn day, like the brother Bakar Moth was going into. They want to put you in a pod all day, like in The Matrix. The movie The Matrix shows you that you were in a pod, all right? And you were just what? You were plugged into the system. That's pretty much what they want you to do. They want you to sit at home all day, be sloppy as hell, all right? And plugged into the system, and you can do whatever you want in the metaverse. But the moment that you try to do something in the real world, all right, it's gonna be a problem. It actually reminds me of Demolition Man. You see, you had John Spartan that after so many years he'd been iced. He was in ice basically, and then he took his ass out, defrosted his ass, all right. And what he wanted to do, he wanted to plow Sandra Bullock. But she was in a time where she didn't even know what the hell that was. She was like, nah, we're not allowed to exchange bodily fluids and things like that. And what they had to do, they had to put on those things on their head, and they pretty much were making love through a metaverse, man. That's exactly what they were showing you. They were making love through a metaverse, through having technology on top of their head. The shit is crazy as hell, man. All right, but it says, many people are looking forward to the day when robots will mow our lawns and maybe even fix our plumbing. But should we be morally and spiritually concerned? Absolutely. Henley said there is no cause for concern as long as we understand the utility of our technology and the place that it should have in our lives, man. And that's bullshit, because that's just going to get worse and worse. All right. To the point where it takes over your life, man. People get lost in their damn phones right now. Imagine getting lost in the fucking metaverse, man. As a matter of fact, I read an article probably like 3 weeks ago, They were saying that through metaverse, they have the power to give people life in through the metaverse, where you necessarily don't have to be put in jail, but they hook you up to the system and they can make you feel like you just did 1,000 years of life in the metaverse. That shit just sounds crazy, man. You see, I got life through the metaverse and did 1,000 years, and then they're gonna release you, and then your mind is gonna be all messed up. Oh man, we gotta get up out of here, yo. All right, but it says, I am thankful every time I go to a doctor and they have to probe me instead of opening my body and doing exploratory surgery. And they can stick something inside of me and find out what's wrong. I like that. Yeah, that should sound like some sodomite bullshit. That's great. It says that's much better, he explained. But what's dangerous is when we forgot that God is enthroned, that we were made for transcendence. A human being is wired for that. Gospel music executive Marquise Boone shares that concern. All right. Boone suggests non-human techno singers like JC can be used to point music fans back to God. And these people bugged out, man. It says we enjoy personalities, we enjoy their music, but we start to realize, idolize, we start to really idolize them. We start to really believe that these people are almost like gods, and that's not the goal of God, Boone explained. It's to have us to redirect them back to him for worship, not to make it about us. Henley believes that the founding fathers of the United States understood the importance of accountability to God and acknowledging his transcendence. They said we are endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights, and whenever we don't understand that, then the state becomes dominant and the utility becomes the most important thing, he explained. But Americans forgot God's transcendence during the slave era, a time when all right, human beings were treated as chattel and possessions. Henley said that mindset is repeating itself in America today. Absolutely. People are being used without fellowship, without the bond that God wants us to have in relationship. And the only people that the Lord is going to bond with is his people, man, the elect, the Israelites, man. All right. And when these 2/3 die on this side and they come back in the kingdom through the loins of the elect, he's going to deal with them too. But it's only for the Israelites, man. All right. What does it say in Psalms? All right, what is that? What, Psalms 137? I believe. Oh, Salakia 4. Let me just grab it real quick. Psalms 140. I think it's 147. Yeah. 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So you see, he only deals with his Israelites, man. He not dealing with all these other nations, man. He only showeth his word unto Jacob. All right. So going back, I'm gonna be wrapping it up. And it said, so do you find yourself spending more time each day with your smartphone and Alexa than with God, praying, reading his word, and being his hands and feet? Henley urges us to be aware of the standing that we give to God and technology in our life. when we and it's funny too, because you got a lot of people that swear they part of this truth through social media just because they post up a couple scriptures, all right, and say I love God, all right. Even people that know the true names, they'll claim to be part of this truth, but they really not, man. You know, they're really just caught up in the world. They're not out there doing the work. You know, they doing, if they are doing the work, they doing it deceitfully for lucre's sake, for filthy lucre's sake. You know, all types of different scenarios out there. And it says, when we come to the giving ourselves, yeah, I was right. It says, when we come to giving ourselves so completely without knowing it to the machines, we are in dangerous territory, Henley insisted. St. Augustine said that the human heart was made by God and for God, and only God can fill it. Let's see what else it says. Oh, that was the end of it. All right. But man, that's just crazy as hell that they trying to replace the Lord with machines, man. All right. Let me see what else is in here. I think that was the last part I did want. Let me just double check. Um, 1 second. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. Because I know if I keep going into these, man, there's a million articles to go into. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. Yep, that was where I stopped anyway. But hey, man, it's just a crazy time we living in, man. All right, anything is possible. So you got to be what, circumspect. You got to be on the watch, constantly watching what's going on. All right. Real quick. That's right. Let me see. This is Luke 17:23. And they shall say to you, see here, or see there, go not after them, nor follow them. For as the lightning that lighteth, for the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under heaven, shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall the Son of Man be in his day. Yeah. Going into, these people gonna be trying to lead you to brainwash you. Oh, well, the Lord's over here, well, the Lord's over there. No, because if you really into the scriptures, you understand how the Lord is coming, man. You understand that the Lord gonna come, all right, from the east onto the west in the middle of World War III, man. Just when America's about to be bombed. So anything before that someone tells you, oh, the Lord is here, the Lord is there, it's straight bullshit. All right. And that's why you need to get what? You need to get these scriptures in your mind and hearken on to this word. Because if you ain't got this word, you're not going to be saved out here, man. You're not going to be able to make it out here. The only way you can make it is by having the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Those are the keys of salvation. You ain't got those keys, you're not going to be able to open the door. Yahweh Shai said it himself. He said, I am the door, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is, damn, man, my throat sounds crazy right now. Feels crazy. I need some straight water. This is John. I think it's the 10th. Yep, 10th verse. It says, I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved and shall go in and out and find pasture. You see, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. See, so Esau coming to destroy, kill, all right, steal from you, man. But Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is coming to what? To give you life, give you abundantly, to give you abundance. You see, to give you a chance of salvation, man. And that's the beauty of this whole thing, for us to know this truth, that we are hopes we are in hopes that the Lord have mercy upon us, that we are prisoners of hope. You see, keeping ourselves what? Meek, humble. Because if we were not meek and humble, and the Lord would just say, "Oh, well, you're just the elect," man, our people would be slothful as hell. People would just be like, "Man, well, I'm part of the elect. I ain't got to do no more." See, but the Lord puts that pressure on you to keep you going, man. All right, so you don't get like that. So you don't get you know, boast yourself in having this word, man. You can't have knowledge puffing up in this truth, man. You got to be humble. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much the point. All right. So, hey, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So, with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and Aquat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. Shema Yasharala, Yahweh Alechayinawa, Yahweh Achad. All right. And may we continue to keep fighting the good fight of faith and enduring as good soldiers of Yahushua as always. You know, the few sisters in this truth continue to keep pushing the word. I mean, Salakia, to keep fervent in the spirit. Salakia, I meant to say the brothers keep pushing the word. And the sisters, you know, stay fervent in the spirit and continue to keep listening. All right. Keep your faith up at all times. Faith is the base of all things, man. Without faith, it is impossible to please Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right. That's right. Kwam Yasharala. All right. Abba Babal. As we hasten on to the day of our Lord, man. So he come back and save us out of this shithole that we in. All right. So Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. Shalom. Good night to everybody. Catch you on the next day. Shalom. Shalom.